Are you just so ready to say goodbye to the endless cycle of shaving and painful waxing, especially when it comes to delicate facial hair? Well, today, we're going to unlock the science behind getting permanently smooth skin. We'll explore how diode laser technology is making that whole daily grind a thing of the past.
I mean, if you've ever had to deal with removing unwanted facial hair, you know the drill, right? The constant irritation, the razor bumps, that little shadow that creeps back in way too soon. It feels like a constant battle that eats up your time and, let's be honest, it can really mess with your confidence.
So in this explainer, we're going to break it all down. First, we'll get real about the struggle with all the old school methods. Then we'll dive into the science of how laser removal actually works, check out its incredible benefits, walk you through the entire journey, and finally arm you with the key questions you need to ask to choose the right treatment for you.
Okay, let's start with the problem itself, because those temporary solutions that we all lean on, well, they come with more than just a price tag. They cost us our time, our comfort, and sometimes even our clear skin.
And this table really lays it all out. You can see right away where the long-term value is. Sure, a single wax might seem cheaper at first, but look at the annual cost. Over time, those temporary fixes can cost way more than investing in laser. And check out the other perks. Laser is way less painful than waxing, and it practically eliminates those awful ingrown hairs. You're not just buying permanence, you're saving money and your skin in the long run.
And this doesn't even cover what I like to call the hair removal disasters. We've all been there, right? That painful razor burn right before a big day, or those stubborn ingrown hairs that just won't go away. These methods don't just get rid of hair. A lot of the time, they create a whole new list of skin problems to deal with.
So, how do we finally break out of this cycle? Let's get into it and see how the science of laser technology gives us a much, much smarter solution.
At its heart, laser hair removal is incredibly precise. You can think of it like a guided missile for unwanted hair. The laser has one target and one target only, the melanin, which is just the pigment that gives your hair color, located right inside the hair follicle.
So here's the magic. The laser's light gets soaked up by that pigment. It instantly turns into heat, and that heat is what gently damages the follicle. It's like a targeted strike that shuts down the hair-making factory at the source, all while leaving the skin around it completely safe and untouched.
Now, this is also the reason why one session just isn't enough. See, not all of your hair is growing at the same time. The laser only works on hairs that are in the anagen phase. That's the active growth stage. Since only some of your hairs are in this phase at any given moment, you have to space out your sessions to catch every single hair when it's in that perfect target window.
Okay, understanding the science is one thing, but what does all this actually mean for your day-to-day life? Let's jump into the benefits, because this is where things get really, really good. 95%. Just let that number sink in for a second. We're talking about the potential for permanent hair reduction after you finish your treatments. This isn't just about skipping your next wax. This is about completely changing your relationship with your skin and freeing up so much time and mental energy for years to come. And then, let's talk money. Over a lifetime, constantly buying razors, creams, and paying for waxing appointments can add up to thousands of dollars. Laser hair removal is an investment up front, for sure, but it's one that pays for itself over and over again, saving you serious cash year after year. But the benefits go way beyond just being hair-free. It's about having healthier skin without that constant irritation. It's about a smoother texture, and get this, 80% of people report a huge boost in their confidence. It's the freedom of just not having to think about it anymore.
And hey, you don't have to take my word for it. Real experiences like this one from Ken Wei just show how fast you can see a huge difference. A 50% reduction after only 2 sessions? That's a pretty powerful testament to how well this technology works. All right, so you're seeing the benefits, but you're probably wondering, what does the process actually look like? Let's pull back the curtain and demystify the whole journey from start to finish.
The prep work is super simple, but it's also super important for your safety and for getting the best results. The biggest rules? Stay out of the sun because tan skin can create risks, and make sure you shave the area beforehand. You can't wax or pluck because the laser needs that follicle to be there to do its job.
Aftercare is all about being really gentle with your skin. Just avoid heat and sun and keep your skin cool and moisturized. Oh, and a good sunscreen will be your absolute best friend to protect the area and lock in those amazing results.
This timeline is great for setting realistic expectations. You'll actually see results after your very first session as treated hairs start to shed.
And with every treatment after that, the hair that does grow back will be finer and way less noticeable, until you hit that amazing goal of up to 95% permanent reduction.
Okay, on to our final section. Let's get you equipped with the knowledge you need to choose the best and, most importantly, the safest treatment for you.
Now, this is so important to understand, the difference between laser and IPL. A true laser uses a single focused wavelength of light. Think of it like a laser pointer. It's super targeted. IPL, on the other hand, uses a broad spectrum of light, kind of like a camera flash. It's way less focused. That means a real laser is usually more effective, needs fewer sessions, and is often safer, especially if you have a darker skin tone.
And the best news of all is that the technology has come so far. You know, early lasers really only worked well on people with light skin and dark hair. But modern systems like Diode and ND-YAG lasers have totally changed the game. Especially with SHR, that super hair removal technology, it's now safe and effective for almost every skin tone out there.
So this all comes down to being a smart, informed consumer. When you go for a consultation, do not be shy about asking these questions. You need to know what technology they're using, confirm it's right for your skin, and always, always check on the technician's experience. A good, reputable provider will be more than happy to answer every single one.
So when you get down to it, permanent hair reduction isn't just a cosmetic treatment. It's a real-deal technological solution to an age-old problem. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other daily frustrations that we just accept as normal are maybe just one cool innovation away from being a thing of the past?